Dechapol semifinals are here and we are going to discuss about timings and fixtures. Let's just start with men's singles. First of all, Chen will be against Merkle and timings will be 4:50 Indian Standard Time, 4:50 p.m. And one thing, if you haven't watched my Chen versus Huang video, I will highly recommend please watch my previous video where I've discussed how Chen gave crazy good match against Huang, and it was craziest match from 2025 for me. Please watch that video and you will understand why I'm saying that, and what I am thinking is that Chen is going into finals, and that's I will say that this is my prediction and it is going to happen. Next men's singles match is 8:20 p.m. Kunlavut Vitidsarn against Rasmus Gemke. Look, Kunlavut Vitidsarn against yesterday Koki Watanabe. Man, crazy good match it was. I was thinking that yeah, maybe it will be going into third set. It will be going into third set, but Koki Watanabe impressed me throughout the match. First set, second set, Koki Watanabe was way better. But one thing that was clear was Kunlavut Vitidsarn was much better than Koki Watanabe. He proved that finishing games in straight 2 sets is easy for him, just like Anseung. Whenever you watch Anseung participating in any tournament, you will see that from round of 32 to semifinals, she will defeat her opponent in straight 2 sets. Talking about Rasmus Gemke, he did a upset yesterday, and one thing that I want to discuss about Rasmus Gemke is he can defeat. Just I am saying this because his yesterday's gameplay. He can do it. He can defeat Kunlavut Vitidsarn, but can he in reality? That's an question. I am thinking that Kunlavut Vitidsarn versus Chen will be finals tomorrow, but I cannot predict about Rasmus Gemke. He can give a tough competition to Kunlavut Vitidsarn. Let's talk about women's singles. Akane Yamaguchi will be against India's Anmol Kharb. Timing will be 2:20 p.m. One thing is clear about Akane Yamaguchi. She needs to win some big tournaments, more big tournaments, to get at that level of Anseung. Like Anseung has won 6 or 7 something tournaments this year, and man, she is just dominating. If Akane just defeated Anseung, we all know that, but Akane needs to win some more tournaments, and if she wins World Tour finals, I will be much happier, and I'm just thinking that she can do it. She against Anmol Kharb, it is little bit predictable match, but I really want Anmol Kharb to give a crazy good fight. Next is Ratchanok Intanon versus Busanan, and timing will be 4:20 p.m. One thing is clear. Yesterday's Busanan in that gameplay was smooth. She was moving so easy on court. Her footwork was improved. Her gameplay was improved. Her footwork plus I will say that stroke perfection was improved. 6 or 7 months ago, I discussed that how Choong's gameplay improved suddenly in last 6 or 7 months. But right now, Busanan's gameplay is looking completely different, and that is a good sign. I will say that in my favorites list, Busanan is there, and she will be against Ratchanok Intanon. If this new form of Busanan was not witnessed by me, I will say that Ratchanok Intanon will win here. But watching yesterday's match of Busanan, I will say that maybe there is possibility that there will be a third set and Busanan has chances to defeat Ratchanok Intanon, and I will be much happier if this thing happens. But Ratchanok Intanon will not let Busanan win easy. Next is mixed doubles. First of all, Dechapol and Supissarra will be against Feng Huang. Timing will be 1:30 p.m. One thing is clear, crystal clear here, that Dechapol and Supissarra defeated Chen, World Championship gold medalist, and they won tournament last week. And Feng Huang, being second or third rank, maybe they will not let Dechapol and Supissarra win easy game here. They must be learning. They must have cracked the code to defeat Dechapol and Supissarra. One thing that is clear, to defeat Dechapol and Supissarra, you need to have a crazy good flat gameplay. Because one thing is clear, if you give lifts to Dechapol, his power is so immense, and same goes with Feng too. But where Feng I will say that get confused is his defense. He is good, he do crazy defense too, but Feng and Huang as compared as an combined pair, is just crazy good. What I want from this match is a good fight from Feng Huang against Dechapol and Supissarra. Look, we cannot deny that Dechapol and Supissarra are reigning champions in mind and in real life too. They are performing some crazy good mixed doubles gameplay, and I will say that defeating them in straight two sets will be tough. So I will be watching for a third set here. If any player like Dechapol and Supissarra defeats Feng Huang in straight two sets, I will be surprised, and same goes vice versa with the Feng Huang too. If any pair defeat each other in straight two sets, it will be a surprise for me, because I will say that level of Feng Huang and Dechapol and Supissarra are same. Both are crazy good mixed doubles pair. Next is Jiang, who yesterday defeated their opponents in just 25 minutes. Man, what a crazy good performance by Jiang. Man, they didn't give their opponent chance to even breathe. If you haven't watched yesterday's match, please watch Jiang's yesterday's match, and they will be against Dechapol's previous partner Sapsiree and her new partner, and timings will be 3:10 p.m. I cannot predict anything because I haven't watched Sapsiree's gameplay with her new partner, but I can predict Jiang Wei. They can give a good, I will say that performance against these players. But what I am thinking is that domination of Chinese pairs in finals is inevitable. They will be in finals no matter which pair, but they will be in finals in mixed doubles. But what I am thinking is that, can this thing happen that both Thailand players defeat their opponents and get into finals, and it will be all Thailand pair? Must be possible. And what I am thinking is that if this thing happens, I will be much more happier, because I want someone, I don't want a particular country to dominate every other countries. Just like China is dominating in each and every category, I want some players to take this responsibility to do this thing, and Dechapol, Supissarra are perfect to do that. So what are your views regarding this? Let's talk about next category, women's doubles. First of all, Igarashi and Chia against Iwanaga and Nakanishi. Timing will be 3:30 p.m. No matter who wins, Japan will be winning here. But as I told you 1 or 2 months ago, that Chia and Arisa Higashino are going to be the top rated pair in next 6 or 7 months. And what I am thinking is, can they defeat World Championships bronze medalist Iwanaga and Nakanishi? That will be a tough guess, but what I am thinking is that no matter who wins, Japan will be winning here. Next is Pearly Tan, who will be against Hsiang and Huang, and timings will be 4 p.m. Clear words, Pearly Tan and Thanna are winning here. There are no other thoughts in my mind. Pearly Tan are going in finals, and yes, of course, Pearly Tan is winning. Finally, let's talk about men's doubles that I am much excited for. First of all, Lane Vendy, who will be against Choong and Haikal. Timing will be 7:30 p.m. One thing that I really like about Choong and Haikal is their gameplay, yesterday's gameplay, and I will say that inclined towards Choong. Man, those crazy jump smashes from this young guy, man, crazy good. I'm much impressed with him, and yesterday's gameplay against Rasmussen was way better. But Lane and Vendy are not an easy player. They will push them to a third set, and I will say that around 17-18 scores, Lane and Vendy gets so much of confidence. Whenever I watch their gameplay, around 17-18 scores, their gameplay completely changes. They get more confidence. Majority of the players get nervous around these scores, but Lane and Vendy are type of players who get more confidence around these scores. So what I am thinking is that this match has every potential to be the best match of semifinals. Next is one pair, Chia, who will be against Dechapol, and Kedren. Timing will be 9:10 p.m. Chia, once they used to be nightmares for Satvik and Chirag from India. They used to be, I will say that, nightmares for them, and from last few time where from I will say that World Championships when Sachi defeated them. After that, Chia So's performance is going a little bit downwards, and this moment, this tournament is the perfect moment for Chia So to win here. If they win here, they will gain the confidence back. And what I want from Chia So is how they used to, I will say that, pumped up themselves in second set. Majority of the time, I have noticed that Chia So's first game, they get little bit casual. They try their shots, they try to do attacks and everything. Not much, I will say that seriousness, not proper seriousness, but of course they perform. But what I think is that their second and third set, Chia So go into, I will say that, different dimension when they get into second and third set. Their gameplay completely changes. They go into complete defense mode, attack mode at same time. Their defense is crazy good. They are like a wall for Malaysia and men's doubles, and their defense is only one pair that I think is better than Chia So is Kim Seo in defense. But Chia So's defense is crazy good and same level of attack too. What I want from Chia So is to win this tournament and get that older, I will say that, confidence back. If they get their confidence back, I bet you that they will be in, I will say that, top 2, top 3, I will say that again. They will be in talks again, like Kim Seo. Whenever they will face against Kim Seo, they will be favorites, but they have to win this tournament with domination. If tomorrow they will be facing their own country players or even Lane and Vendy, I will say that they need to perform and need to win in straight 2 sets. I don't want that older Chia So who used to delay game to second and third set. I don't want that Chia So. I want that dominating Chia So. Whenever I have watched so many matches of Chia So, and this was the common pattern that I observed, that in first set they will play like, okay, we are winning some rallies, we are going like warm up in first set. But second and third set they just destroy their opponents. But what I want is that they need to win first and second set, straight 2 sets win. It is much better. Like Kunlavut Vitidsarn, like Ansiang, these are the type of players who try their top level best to defeat their opponents straight 2 sets. Even if they are losing with, I will say that, 20-11 scores in second set, they know that they will lose here and third set is coming, but they will still try to win the second set. It happened with Kunlavut Vitidsarn multiple times, and we all know what happened with Ansiang versus Tomoka Miyazaki. 2011 scores second set, Tomoka Miyazaki was winning there, and from at that moment Ansiang took complete game. Ansiang must have thought that let go this second set, we will see in third set what happened. But no, Ansiang took the responsibility and won the second set only with 10-point lead. Tomoka Miyazaki was having almost 9 or 10-point lead, and from that moment Ansiang won, and man, that was craziest moment. So I want the same thing from Chia. So they has the potential, they has the capability, and one thing that is much appreciable for Malaysia is that they are making crazy good men's doubles pair. Like I have always thought about like how Indonesia is making multiple good players, they used to perform and everything. I have always thought about this thing, but one thing that was missing was another countries to take this advantage. Of course there was China. Every time when we talk about domination, China comes in our mind, but right now Malaysia is also dominating. Manti, Arif, Yap, Goizuddin, Chia, so Choong, Haikal, man, Choong is just crazy impressive. 5 to 6 pair upcoming more, and they are performing crazy good matches around quarterfinals, around semifinals, and even they winning tournaments. That's just crazy impressive. So more countries needs to learn what Malaysia is doing. I'm literally impressed from them. Like Indonesia was majority of the dominating in men's doubles, like a majority of the players were dominating, Alfie Honor, Dianto, and everyone. And there was another Chinese pairs, Liang Wanang and everyone who used to dominate. But right now Malaysia is making multiple men's doubles player who are performing crazy good men's doubles gameplay at top tier level. level. So every country needs to learn what they are doing, needs to observe what they are doing. So that's a good sign. I am literally impressed from Malaysia badminton. And what are your thoughts? Are you thinking that what are you thinking that the Chia so will do a comeback? Everything, just comment down below and see you in next video. Bye.